Alright, everyone, welcome to trade recap for July 16th, where I caught shorts on MES for around $1,200. I'll pop up the Tradecopia screenshot here. To get into it, I'm just gonna go on to NASDAQ because that is what I do my pre market charting on. Alright, so on the 4 hour, we were extreme. Well, I'm gonna go back to pre market. Okay, so on the 4 hour, we were in a pretty tight range here. You can see it's kind of hard to draw a bias. We had these stacked highs here that were pretty much engineered. We were in the NWOG, which is right up here. Came out of it and we're displacing lower. So immediately my draw was this low, along with this lower low, and then these lows that are over here that were more of a high time frame draw. So on the 15 minute, we had this gap. I wanted to see us trade up, whether it's that gap or this 1 hour. I wanted to use it as a condition to see lower prices. We already had swept out this low, but this low was still a pretty strong draw. So I wanted to see us coming up pre-market into this imbalance and some type of lower draw. It was open. So we came up into this balance, which I had seen, and this is where ES comes into play. Came up into this imbalance, and we immediately displaced lower. So we had this pretty fat move lower, which was like our Judas swing. So if you're looking at like a opening scenario, you want to see like a manipulation higher, sweeping out some type of highs, and then the rebalance lower. So we got that, and oops, there was technically a setup on NASDAQ. A lot of people took it. Why is this not deleting? Oh, it would be, this was a CISD, and this was the imbalance. I saw that first, but the reason I took it on ES, I will explain. It's basically just surrounding this idea, these equal lows. So if you go on the 15 minute, why is it not going over? Yeah, so the 15 minute here, you can see these two stacked lows. This was some type of news driver, and then this was just another trade down pre-market. So these are automatically just a pinpoint in price that we wanted to target. So if I'm looking at the two pairs, one is a low here, one's a low here, which are this is all low resistance in my mind. But the equal lows are just a solid draw that I don't see not hitting. So why would I not take it on the pair that has something I'm very confident in? So I'm a NASDAQ first trader, but in this case scenario, I'm willing to take the trade on ES because of the delivery. So what do we do at open on ES? This is a candle. This would be the candle on ES. The 9 a.m. candle, we trade up into this 1 hour. Also, I guess not a 15 minute, but it was a 15 minute on NQ. We trade up. We did not resweep. However, this was the manipulation right here. This is the accumulation. This would be the manipulation. And then just a pure distribution lower. Pretty textbook. We got the 1 minute inversion, which is part of my confirmations, so that was huge. We also got this change in state to the tick where I entered right at that at that candle closure, so I had a pretty accurate entry. And then we flush lower, break even being at the 5 minute imbalance. If I can get back to the trade, 5 minute imbalance right here, break even at that. Trail once we tap into this gap. I actually didn't tap it on here, but on ES we did. So this will be trail 1, come down, tap this gap, flush, trail 2, just places in the price where you can secure more of your profit versus having your stop at break even when it's not a valid place for price to disrespect. So yeah, I took two off once we went break even just because I was on some intraday accounts, new ones I'm copying. I don't want to over risk. Took two off, lowered my risk, and then took the last five off at this equal lows. So yeah, that's pretty much the trade recap. If you didn't catch this, I kind of don't know why you didn't see it, but this is a good learning experience if you missed it. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day and have good trading tomorrow.